Join us this weekend as we explore Yerranderie Regional Park.
So the reason why we've come here, it's like an old mining town where the remnants are still there, so you can actually go into the buildings and see a lot of the old like furnishings and just the way they built, I guess, houses in the old days. But there's also quite a lot of hiking where you can also see the old mine as well. Not many people own a ghost town, but Valerie Lude of Sydney does just that. People who know Valerie are probably not surprised. She is that kind of person. In the early 1900s, the tiny township of Yerranderie, nestled in the foothills of the Blue Mountains and only about 100 kilometres from Sydney, was producing 1/8 of Australia's silver. A half-caste Aboriginal, William Russell, found silver there in 1871, and within 30 years the town was booming. Large-scale production ceased in 1930 due to the combination of industrial disputes and drop of price in silver. Out of a population of over 2,000, by the 1950s only about 100 remained. The building of the Warragamba Dam and the reluctant closure of one of the distinct main roads largely cut Yerranderie off from many of the outside world. Valerie flies in and out every second weekend by chartered plane. Girl!
No, that's the airstrip.
Yeah, she had money, honey. You can see we wanted to come here and go there. That's where the map says. But you actually have to go up to the Blue Mountains and around and down there because there's no way to go here. But you can come this way, it seems. We've been told there's a waterfall here as well that we're on our way to go and find while the sun's still hot and, you know, we've got a bit of heat on us. Yeah, should be a good weekend. Forget the paved paths and tour guides, this waterfall hunt was an off-road adventure. We followed the creek and scrambled over giant flood logs, basically bushwhacking our way to a refreshing reward. So, the last bit to the waterfall and falling is about 500 meters of pebbles and water, and they're really slippery and really sharp. So, these shoes aren't helping, my feet are sore, my city feet are not liking this, but pretty keen to get to the waterfall. Speaking of refreshing, let's just say my poor feet were begging for mercy.
I've given up on walking barefoot because some of these rocks are really sharp. So I'm just gonna wear my shoes. They're gonna get wet, but the sun's out, so they'll probably dry.
Still no waterfall in sight, and the midday sun, brutal. A dip in the creek became very tempting very fast. After a quick cool down, I decided to call the big shots, the drone. Turns out the rumors were true and the waterfall was there. And the best part, knowing the finish line was close, kept our energy levels soaring. We spent the afternoon at the waterfall soaking it all in. Finally, it was time to head back to camp. Now this campsite is a real hidden gem. Not only did it have a sweet campground, but next door renovated showers. A hiker's dream after a big day on the trail. On the way back, we stumbled across an epic battle, a magpie going head to toe with a goanna. We weren't sure who started it, but my money was on the magpie who was protecting its nest. I think the goanna got a little bit too excited. Thanks for joining us on this adventure. If you like off the beaten path explorations, check out our next video. It's all about exploring waterfalls after a storm. You won't want to miss it.